everybody, it's me, Anna. It is July 5th, 2012, Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Just coming in to say hello, and I'm doing better. I went to the surgeon who did my surgery today and had my staples taken out. Thank God, because they were driving me insane. They were just starting to itch. They looked like they were growing into my body, but I got them out. They did not hurt. It just was like a pinching feeling. It was more irritating than anything, and he put some tape on them. It looks gross. I'm gonna have a beautiful, nice scar going down my stomach now. But my bariatric surgeon said that when I do decide to get the tummy tuck, that may be taken care of and won't be as visible. So we'll see. We will see. Speaking of that, I am going to go forward with that surgery, but I am going to wait until next summer. So I have a year to recover from the 3 surgeries I had in the past year, and just wait till next summer, and they said that should be fine. I went to the, well, speaking of this visit, he reminded me of the seriousness of what I had, and what had happened was when you have gastric bypass, I guess they sew up 2 things that are in there, like gaps or something. And what had happened is, what can happen is, after losing a significant amount of weight, they can reopen because you've lost so much fat and stuff around it. They'll open, and mine opened, and both of them opened. There was 2. They opened, and he said a very large amount of my small intestines were in there, in this gap, this like hole or whatever, which was the Petersens defect, and they were stuck in there and was not going to come out on their own. He said it was very serious. It was emergency surgery. That if I would have waited a couple days, the outcome would have been probably not all that great. So, like I said in the last video, they were, he said, completely purple and on their way of dying, my intestines. So he reminded me how serious that was, and he said the chances of that reoccurring are very low. He can't say that it will never happen again, but the chances are extremely low that it'll happen again. They closed both of them up. My intestines can't go back in there, so he shut it. It's so scary and just weird, because I can remember going into the surgery, and that was my biggest fear, was this that I had. So in a way, I'm kind of glad it's done and over with. I got it. It got fixed on time. I'm here. It's done. It's closed back up. My intestines can't go in there. And of course, there's other complications that can happen after gastric bypass surgery. So hopefully I am done with complications from gastric bypass surgery. You know, I had the gallbladder and I had this recent surgery, so I'm hoping that is it for now. But we all know going into having the surgery that there is complications, and you kind of have to outweigh all of that when you decide to have gastric bypass surgery. I mean, it's a big decision to make, the decision to even go through it. But like I said, I don't regret my decision into gastric bypass surgery at all. I feel great. I'm healthy. I just don't regret it. I never will. Never will. I'm happy with my decision that I had made. So that was that. That's taken care of. Like I said, I got this tape stuff going across my stomach right now. And it looks weird because it looks like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, is this going to pop open? And he's like, no, it's not going to pop open. You know, just leave the strips on. So I go back to work on Saturday. I don't want to go back to work. I mean, whoever really wants to go to work. I'm one of those people that really hate going into work. I mean, it's boring sitting here all day, but to have to be told you have to go to work is just, I don't want to go. So I start back on Saturday. No heavy lifting. No crazy stuff for me. I can work out, but not at the intensity that I used to. I woke up today and I was 179, so that's 151 pounds lost. Go me. So last week I did the cardiologist thing. Everything went fine with that. They did an EKG, completely normal. I have to stay on the medication, which is metoprolol. It's a low pressor for 4 more months. If I have no episodes in these 4 months, he will wean me off of the metoprolol, or Lopressor, metoprolol, same thing. They'll wean me off of that. It's not a medication that you could just stop taking. You have to be completely weaned off. So I'm hoping that I will get weaned off of it. I hate the medication. Like today, because it lowers your blood pressure and it lowers your heart rate. I think my blood pressure today was like 90/60 something. That's low for me. I usually am in the good 120 to 180 like normal. And it was very low today. And the reason I hate the medication is it makes you very dizzy upon standing up, especially if you've been sitting down for a while. It makes you so dizzy, everything gets fuzzy. I hate it. I don't like that feeling of just being dizzy all the time. So 4 months on that. If I have any episodes, he will determine whether or not I will need to have some form of surgery. Nothing bad. I guess they stick a catheter in there, and these little things that come off your heart, and some people have 1, some people have 2, some people have 3. I don't know how to explain it, but he'll go in and he'll snip these things off. But he doesn't think it'll be a problem. He thinks what happened is my body does not like the stress of surgery. And what happened was my heart rate went up. It was stressed out. It doesn't like the stress of surgery. So any future surgeries, they will put me on medication before and medication after so my heart won't go all wacky. So that was good. There's nothing wrong with my heart though. He said it's healthy. If anything, I've done it some good by losing all the weight that I have lost, and I should have no further problems. So fingers crossed that that's what that was. And that's about it. I don't have any upcoming appointments or nothing like that. I'm hoping to have no more surgeries. I'm hoping that's done for a while till next summer when I get the other surgery. I am going to get the full, my insurance did approve the bottom part, which is I guess the panty or pennilectomy. I cannot say that word to save my life. So my insurance did approve that. I got the approval letter. So to have the total abdominoplasty, which is the top part, and have all the muscle toned and all of that stuff taken care of, it's gonna cost me just a little bit of money. Nothing what I expected it to be. I'm thinking like next summer that I'll get that done, and then I'll have a nice new belly. If anything that I want done, it's probably my belly and my arms and maybe my boobs at some point. Maybe I could do a combo at some point with my arms and boobs, but the stomach most definitely. 2 kids, over 330 pounds. It's an ugly, ugly sight. Not as bad as what I thought it was going to be though. I mean, when I started losing weight, I just thought it was going to be so gross, but it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. But nonetheless, it needs to go. I'm trying to think of what else. That's about it. That's about it. I was supposed to have a 5K on the 12th, and I'm not going to be able to do it. I really don't think in a week's time I'm going to be able to run. I haven't ran since all of this has happened, and my surgery was almost 2 weeks ago, and I didn't run a week prior to that, so yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to do that. But I will be doing one in August and doing a couple more after that. Hopefully working myself to a 5K or a 10K sometime next year in the spring. You know, I want to get some more 5Ks under my belt and know that I can do that with no problem. So no 5K for me on the 12th, which is sad because I was really looking forward to it. I was so pumped after the one I did on Father's Day that I was really pumped to do this next one. So that's it for me. Nothing much. I'm healthy. I'm good. Hopefully it stays that way for a while. So everybody have a great day. I hope you guys all had a great 4th yesterday. We got soaked. We went to the fireworks in Salem, Mass, and as we were leaving, the heavens opened and it poured. And of course, you know, we had a long walk back to our car through hundreds and hundreds of people, so it was absolutely horrible getting back to the car. But I hope you guys all had a safe one. Have a great rest of the week. The weekend is coming up, so be safe, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye. If I can turn this off. Bye.